But I haven't seen you so stressed actually when you're at work or if you have problems. But how do you manage yourself with regards to engagement in unions, in your work, in the business world? How do you balance yourself so that you would still have that rational thinking, relaxed image, and of course being stress-free and being free with how you do it in all your consciousness?
Alright. I'm glad I was trained as young as when I was 20 to use the 5 W's and 1 H in any situation. Do not react unless you gather a complete facts of a circumstance, like who did what, why did he do that, where did he do that, when did he do that, who, what, why, when, where, and then how did he do that. So after you gather your facts, you're able to rationally attack the issue or the problem. In my negotiation video, your action or response in a situation have 5 alternative options. You may avoid it, you may collaborate, you may compromise, you might submit. So, in a situation, your response may be, do I need to avoid this? Because this is important. Do I need to accommodate it? Do I need to collaborate with you? Do I need to compromise? To give up my rights? Do I need to cooperate with you? So, after those facts, you're able to synthesize on what response should I give. Like, for instance, there are lies that you say about me. Will I have to confront you? There are lies that you tell other people about me. Do I have to confront you? Or do I have to just avoid it because it's not true? See?
Yeah.
So, 90% depends on how you respond to a stimulus. In a work situation, that holds true. Is your relationship best saved by doing this action? Or do you have to thresh out the information? Clean up. Talk to the person. This is what I feel. Always accept first that I am hurt. I say, Prosperity, when you said this to me, or I heard somebody that you tell these things about me, is this true? And then I would listen to you. Because most of the time, people say things because they don't understand. And so therefore, I would thrust it out to you. But at the end of the day, if you will not accept, after I have talked to you, and you still attack me, then that's the time I also tell back that what you did to me is not acceptable. Then I sleep with it. I do not take things personally. I just say, people react the way that they react because we did not know the story behind that action. Maybe they are driven by the upbringing. They are driven by a current problem. That's why they act the way that they're acting. So it's not really about you. That's why you need to sleep. I really sleep. I sleep at 8 in the evening. I sleep tightly. But if and when I cannot trust that out, that is why there is this principle that when you have dispute with other people, you need to dress out before the sun is down. So, you see. Another thing is, I don't hold grudges. Be it a family problem, even your mom, your dad, your siblings, you cannot understand the community within them. That's why, alright, even among family relationship, you cannot understand the mind and the community within the thoughts of your siblings, of your parents, of your spouse, of your children. So if they act the way that they act, even if I have already shared my thoughts and clarified with them by the facts that I gathered, then I release. There are things that it's out of the control, out of your hand. And no matter how you want it resolved, the way, ideally, people of rational mind would resolve it. You cannot, because you don't hold the thoughts and the feelings of your loved ones. So, be kind to yourself. If there is anyone that you should be kind first, precisely in the 10 Commandments, God said, love yourself as you love your God. For how can you love your God and you cannot even love yourself first? By being laden with those stressful things that you need not have in your life. Like, if your spouse cannot conform to your standard, so why would you stay in that relationship? Leave if you cannot healthily grow in that relationship. Be it your parents, be it your siblings, be it your children. So, you would stay just because you're their blood relation? With more reason in employment. If you're not happy with your boss, with your subordinates, then leave. The door is wide open. Leave. And look for a niche, look for an employment, look for a work in which you would spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally grow. Because if people around you are weighing you down, so why would you stay? That is maybe why I am healthy. Because if I think people within the environment, especially at work, do not need me anymore because they insult you, they do not value your performance, even if you want to serve the best that you want to serve, then by all means leave. Because you're not serving your God. You do not love yourself if you're not happy, if you cannot sleep, if you're not inspired to work. Because, work should be a joy in your heart.
Those are brave words to say, Dean. Wow.
So, look, Prosper, how can you live if you are not competent and skilled?
Yeah.
So, see? So, you go back to the fourth tip. Strengthen your skills and competencies so that you can live in an environment when you are not anymore needed. Because you cannot do so. When you've been a clerk or an administrative assistant for 10 years, something is wrong with you. Yeah?
For 10 years.
Yeah, for 10 years you cannot grow. Imagine that. So, it's not people are just, persistently asking favor from a boss to get promoted. No, when you are not promoted, that means something is wrong on how you perform. You must transcend whatever 2 years, the most. Please transcend from that level to another level of competence. Because if you stay for like that
10 years.
10 years, my God, you need to live.
Oh my.
Create your own work environment.
Yeah, take note of that.